I've had these for a little while. I've been using them both at home and at work. These are the Avantree wireless headphones, and I need to tell you a little bit about how they sound and if it was a good experience or not. Let's get into it.
Welcome to Avantree.
No one ever sees me, I'm losing every battle.
The first thing you notice, obviously, when you're messing around with brand new headphones is right when you put them on. When you put on the Avantree wireless headphones, you notice immediately they are very lightweight. You notice the materials are plastic. It's a plastic casing, not much metal around this at all. And that's actually not a bad thing because the weight is perfect. It's very lightweight. It feels good on the head. These pads are very, very comfortable. These cushion pads for your ears, these go over your ear, not necessarily on your ear. And they are very comfortable for long periods of time. Also on the headphones here, you do notice that you have some tactile buttons, very clicky, very nice feeling, very easy to find when you're wearing these headphones. The phone button, it does exactly what you think it should do, accepts calls, disconnects the calls, pause and play your music. And then beside them is the up and down volume. And then right beneath that is the charging port covered with this nice little flap. And you have your little logo here for the NFC to let you know that that is a capability of these headphones. You can use NFC different things with them, even though for me personally, I don't really use NFC much for anything right now in my current life, so I didn't really use this much at all. However, also more importantly is these are wireless headphones, but when the power does run out, you also have a 3.5 millimeter jack, and it does come with a cable for it, so you can plug this in, plug it into your device, and you can keep on jamming in your headphones without any issue. The next thing you're going to notice is that when you're done jamming your music and it's time to put these away, putting these up might not be the best for everybody. They do the whole fold up thing, which for me is okay. Some people like to leave their headphones sitting around their neck, and they like to be able to have the headphones actually fold flat on their chest so that they can have that just sitting comfortably around their neck at all times, depending on what they're doing. You can't really do that with these. You don't have that much motion. And on that note, the headband, the way the headband works might also not be for everyone, but it works just fine for me. You pretty much slide it up and down, and it's very, very smooth. So it doesn't seem to slide out of wherever you put it when it's actually on your head. But yeah, it's very smooth, but it works all right. One side I noticed is a little bit looser than the other. I'm not sure if that was on purpose or not, but again, hasn't been causing me any kind of issue in terms of that. Now let's get into the heart of the subject. Pretty much with any headphones, it doesn't matter if they're comfortable or not, or where the buttons are, if the buttons are good or not, at least not as much as how they actually sound. So these headphones, they are touted by Avantree as being good for both music and for TV watching. I'm just going to take that as TV watching being whether you're watching TV or whether you're streaming videos on the internet as more appropriate for this day and age. Most people are streaming things. And in that case, my actual conclusion I came to is separate. So when it comes to music, these sound great across several different genres. I listen to all kinds of things, and this sounds really good. However, they do add a bit of bass to all the audio that is played in these headphones. That is where my problem comes when it comes to the other side of it, which is the TV watching and video streaming. My wife actually didn't really like these headphones. I actually bought these for her because they tout a long battery life of about 40 hours. I'm going to get back to that. But she actually didn't like them because no matter how long the headphones lasted, she didn't really like these for even, 20 or 30 minutes because of that extra layer of bass. It's a very slight layer of bass it adds to all the audio in here. Call it coloring the audio, if you will. And it's just not as neutral. It's not flat enough to really be enjoyed by everybody when it comes to watching videos, shows, streams, and all that kind of stuff. For music, a lot of people tend to like a little bit of bass, not everyone. But when it comes to shows and movies and all that, that gets a little bit personal. So the one thing to watch out for is it is very clear that there is a little bit of bass on these. I tested these against my Samson SR850s. You remember those guys from another video. You can watch that up in the top corner or down in the description box, if you will. Those are studio headphones that have a much flatter, more neutral sound. They're definitely not professional headphones. However, they have a much flatter sound that's a little bit more enjoyable for TV, streaming, and all that. And of course, more enjoyable for people who are editing sound and music where they don't want anything manipulating their sound like these do. And so for that, in that regard, I can't necessarily back Avantree on these being a good pair of headphones for TV watching, all that. They're just good headphones for music, and depending on who you are, they might be good for anything else. About that battery life, that's actually not too far from the truth. I got about a little over 30 hours. I wasn't counting exactly, but it was a lot. I got about a week and a half of use out of these before I needed to charge them. So I'm going to say that Avantree was not pushing it too much when they said 40 hours. It's pretty good battery on these. Which brings us to the conclusion. So what do I think as a whole? With both the pros and cons of the sound on these headphones, combined with the comfort, the long battery life, honestly, I really like these headphones. I think they're a good buy. You just need to know what you're getting into when you purchase them. They are, well, at least at the time of shooting this video, about $70 or so on Amazon. I'm gonna put the link down below so you guys can check it out. There's gonna be more headphones, wireless headphones and earbuds coming soon. I am kind of collecting them a little bit because I want to do a bit of a shootout kind of between a few different ones. Not as crazy as Linus Tech Tips that just like bought a bunch of them, threw half of them away, and then told you about a third of them. No, more of a real comparison between just a few of them to see what you could get for about $100 or less in terms of the wireless earbuds scenario. I really want to kind of focus on the earbuds. I might also focus on headphones, but keep a lookout for that. And I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Again, links for everything is down below in the description box, along with that like button. Please do hit it if you did like the video. Share it if you liked it even more than that. That will help out really a whole lot. And I do hope you guys have a good day. I see you. Have a good one.
Bye.